Hi guys, my name is Indigo. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. It is midnight and for some reason I have like all the energy in the world at night. Today I want to do a simple makeup look because I actually haven't experimented a lot with that. But simple doesn't mean boring, and I'm really excited to see the results of this one because I'm going to be doing Alexa Demie. If I don't look like Alexa Demie, or Caliuchis at the very least, I'ma be real mad. So with that being said, make sure you guys go watch my last video where I turned into Plastique Tiara. It was a kicker, you know. And without further ado, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and let's get started.
Hey, ewa salame, baba klopapir, ewa salame, zinzolbim, ewa salame, hey. Hey.
The video title is Euphoria's Alexa Demie shares her 90s glam tutorial. And as always, the video will be right over here so you guys can watch it while I'm watching. So I've gone ahead and primed my face. That's why I'm so stunning. Not really.
Foundation. I like to use a fluffy brush. I used to use a sponge, but I like the feel of a fluffy brush, and I like to kind of work it in my skin without it being too heavy.
Okay, so I slowed the video down where she's applying it because that was way too fast. But she actually leaves this area empty. Now she used a fluffy brush, and honestly, I'm really excited because in the past couple videos, we have learned that fluffy brushes are the key to success in every single step. I actually am gonna go ahead and try a new foundation with this. I'm actually really excited to try this one because I've actually had this sitting around for a while, but I haven't used it yet, and this is the Rare Beauty foundation. Am I supposed to shake this? Oh, that definitely sounds like I'm supposed to shake it. According to Sephora.com, this is actually a shade lighter than my actual shade. We'll just see, because it's light coverage, so maybe the center of my face?
Eventually.
I feel a little yellow, but I did expect that because I knew it wasn't my foundation shade. I just didn't know what it was gonna look like. But in terms of the feel, it actually feels really good. It feels like there's nothing on my skin at all. And it definitely does do like a pretty decent job at concealing while leaving like that skin finish. Look at that little glow that I've got going on.
Now I'm gonna go in and use my NARS concealer.
Okay.
I always bring it up and around the eye just to have that base for my eyeshadow.
Okay, so Miss Girl actually knows what she's doing. I really like this so far. I'm gonna go ahead and use a brush for that as well. And she said that she likes to bring it inwards and around to have like a base for her eyeshadow. Is it just me, or does my concealer actually look too bright for my skin right now? Like, it's a brightening concealer, but it's never like this bright. Like, that looks really, really pale. I can't tell if it's because we're using like less foundation and more of it that it's like emphasizing, or if the brush didn't pick up as much of the concealer as like the sponge normally would do, so everything stayed. But as much as I would love to just leave it with the brush, because it did do a good job, I'm gonna go ahead and pat it with my little beauty sponge so that way it's not too crazy.
I like to bake under my eye while I do my eyeshadow.
Okay.
So I just use the sponge. This has a flat end.
Wow.
I love baking. I don't bake anywhere else on my face. I just, under the eye, I think it helps when you're doing your eyeshadow too. It just...
T. You can definitely tell her mom was a makeup artist just from the sheer fact that she knows to bake upwards as well.
I'm gonna use just like a little bit of
Dior. A little bit of Dior.
A creamy nude.
Well, we're not using Dior up in this house. Cause baby, for me, Dior goes down here, not up here. That's expensive. I do have this Stone Cold Fox palette, which is gonna get us there. This shade and that shade.
And I like to tap it into the eye. I'm gonna go into my crease with a slightly darker color. And I'm gonna take this color here and work in my crease.
Slightly darker, girl, that was darker. A little pro tip that I don't really see people talk about very often. The key to get like a really blended eyeshadow is to pick up your brush from like the very tip over here. You see that? Just keep on blending. One of my friends is actually a cosmetologist, and I saw him doing that and I was like, I don't know why you're doing that, but I'm gonna do it. And I did it, and now I know why. It's so good. So if you can get into the habit of like picking up your brushes from the very end, it's gonna help you a lot.
I go in with a little bit of this Pat McGrath over the Dior.
She is expensive.
Okay, after do all that, I like to go back in and do my lid.
Redo it?
Still blending.
Wait, huh? She added like a shimmer shade and I don't know what it is, but thankfully I actually have it on hand right now. And it's actually in the palette that I was using as a mirror somehow because I ran out of all my mirrors. I'm gonna go ahead and use my sandwich. Weird name, whatever.
I'm gonna take a little bit of that and it right under the eyebrow.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that as well. I'm gonna be using my ColourPop Coastin highlighter because it is the best highlighter on my skin. You guys can use code Indigo for 10% off. I'm actually nervous to run out of this because it's the only highlighter that actually works on my skin.
So I like to use this Pat McGrath pen. And I kind of just, I start at on the outer corner of my eye. Pointed. I don't like it like too curled up to the eye. I don't know, it's kind of just, I've done it, I just follow my eye here. So I kind of just start like that. And then I always get a Q-tip and I sort of along here. I bring the inner corner in to give me that like fierce jaguar look.
That is so hilarious because that's literally the way that I do my eyeliner. Different steps to get there. But I'm gonna try and do like that whole little Vogue thing where she was like all up in the camera doing it like that, like that's her mirror. How do we... It was really aesthetic when she did it. When I do it, it's not that aesthetic. I don't know if I should do the trick with the Q-tip because I don't think I need it. I used to do this little inner corner thing all the time, especially because I wanted to look like an anime character. For me, it wasn't like the whole like fierce thing. It was more of like that little anime outline around my eye, which I was obsessed with. And I still kind of am, honestly.
I'm gonna do a little bit of blush. I used to hate blush because my mom was so obsessed with blush.
Okay, same. It just made me look weird at the time. That picked up so strong and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I use like less product, I don't know.
So I'm gonna do a little bit of contour. And I bring it up into the cheek just a little bit. So now that I've done my contour, I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of bronzer.
Wait, I need to see this too. Hold up.
I'm gonna do a little bit of this Dior highlighter. I'm gonna blend these two.
Okay, so her contour literally just consists of her cheeks. That is not gonna fly with me at all, but you know what? We're gonna do it. It doesn't matter. She did it pretty darkly. I have to do something about my forehead. Anything at all. Rotisserie chicken.
I'm gonna do a little bit of this Dior highlighter. I'm gonna blend these two.
I hate highlighter. Why does everybody like it so much? At least it wasn't blinding though. Like that's as hard as I'm gonna do it. It wasn't like a blinding highlight that she did. It was just like a little sparkle. Oh, she dusted away this powder long ago. I didn't even notice.
So I'm gonna go in. I'm huge. I don't ever not wear lip liner. So I'm gonna go in with this Dior lip liner, and sometimes I even layer lip liners, which I think I'm making today.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do this little brown lip crayon that I have. Hopefully it'll work. It smells like chocolate. I had to. I'm sorry. I don't know. Like for a lot of people, lip liners actually make their lips look bigger. But for me, like brown lip liners just make my lips look smaller. Oh, she's doing a very creamy.
I'm going in with a light nude.
That is really pretty. I have a lippy very similar to that one. And that is the Ofra Cosmetics in the Cameron White collab, which is Sao Paulo.
Okay, so now that I've done the nude lipstick, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a brown gloss. I can't forget my brows.
I was about to say, we're not gonna do our brows. Like, I look a little weird there.
But I just like to do brow gel. Like, I can't go anywhere without my brow gel.
She's also using the same brow gel that I'm using, which is the Benefit Cosmetics Brow Setter, as she should. Now, I'm not gonna lie, recently I have been starting to like fill them in a little because I am starting to like arch them up, so I have like less hair to work with. So I would go in with like something else, but I want to stay true to this, so I want to follow this as closely as possible. I
recently got eyelash extensions, and you're not supposed to put mascara, but I have to. I'm addicted to mascara.
I did not know that you could not put mascara on lash extensions. That's really weird. But I'm gonna go ahead and apply mascara to my non-existent lash extensions.
I think the look is done.
Alrighty, so that is the makeup look. Now, I don't look like her. The more I look at it, the more I start to realize it actually is pretty close. Like, my brows are similar, the eyeshadow is a little similar. The only thing is that mine is like cool toned and a slightly bit lighter than hers. It's just that she is way prettier than me, so it looks way better on her. We never contoured my nose. My nose looks very flat right now. And on top of that, we also didn't contour my jaw and my forehead. I really have to just like go in there with like a little bit of bronzer and call it a day, but there's no contouring going on. And the mascara Sarah, since she's wearing lash extensions, she doesn't have to put on fake lashes, whereas I would have had to. I mean, the makeup look does look good, but honestly, like for my face shape and my face frame and the fact that I definitely do look like a guy, just doesn't really frame my face as much as like other makeup looks would, so it's alright, I'm not mad at it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what other makeup looks you guys want to see me do. I have another one planned. You guys really wanted it in the last video, and I'm not gonna say what. Maybe you can read the comments in the last video and find out, but that is in the works. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like my art, if you guys like my energy, please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the future. Bye!